Hi, it's Dr. Collado. I hope that you're all well. Today, I want to talk about the concept of being an elder. An elder is a term that I didn't grow up using. As a matter of fact, I've become more knowledgeable and aware of this idea of an elder in recent years. So, the elder refers not just to the older person or a person of greater age within a group, but a leader or a wise person, someone with the wisdom that the younger ones in the group would go and talk to in order to seek guidance. And as I've developed and grown in my spiritual practice, I've become more acquainted or paid more attention to those people in my life that are not necessarily blood relatives, but that serve as elders, and I respectfully refer to them as such, and I've started acknowledging them and telling them that they are my elders, those that are reach out to when I have a specific question. So I've been thinking a lot about that, particularly because in the time that we are living currently, those in our communities, in our families, in our groups that are of greater age are probably the ones at a higher risk of becoming sick during this pandemic. We have been called onto protecting them, caring for them, and working so that we help them and we get them whatever they need in order to lower their risk of of getting sick. And this just doesn't happen in our homes. It happens at supermarkets. It happens in our community. Now, I find that to be very interesting because we live in a society that idolizes youth, right? I have older relatives that bought into the idea that there's a prime time that's usually in your 20s, and once you pass certain age, that's it. Your life is over, and nothing is further from the truth. Like I've been told, I remember at some point by a relative say, Erica, take advantage of your youth because after 25, everything goes down the hill. That's such a crazy thing to believe. But that's the type of society that we live in. We do not have legal obligations with our parents, legal or financial obligations with our parents, with our grandparents. They're not considered dependents, right? In most of the circumstances, in all the check-ins and emails that we get, they don't. There's very little question or acknowledgement for the older relative, for parents or grandparents that we may be responsible for financially, morally, emotionally, whatever the case may be. There's not that idea. It's like after a certain age, you're almost invisible. And right now, we have a unique opportunity, a wonderful opportunity to honor those of greater age in our families, in our communities. Now, just because someone is of greater age or older in a group doesn't mean that they're wise, and just because someone is younger in a group doesn't mean that they cannot be considered an elder. But anyhow, today is an invitation for you to think about this. Think about the those of greater age in your network, in your circle, whether they're blood relatives or not. Take an opportunity to pick their brains, to talk to them, to check in with them, to think about your relationship to them. See how many of them serve as those elders that wiser person that you go to ask for advice because of their experience and their insights, and honor them. That's the invitation to them. All right, bye.